Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So in this video let's take a look at one of the cheapest car charger that comes with the LCD display. So I bought this charger from AliExpress. I'm sure this charger is available on Amazon.in and Flipkart.com as well. So this is the car charger, and as you can see the charger is very small. For comparison, this is the double size battery in comparison to the charger. The reason I bought this charger is because it was cheap, and if you want to measure the voltage of your car, you always have to open the hood, take a multimeter out, put the multimeter to the battery terminals and then measure the voltage that way. Now with this I can easily measure the battery voltage. All I have to do is plug this into my car socket, and this will display the battery voltage of my car. This way, if the car is not starting, I can at least test the battery voltage. So this is another charger. It does not have a LCD display, and this is from Oki, and the build quality of this one is a little much better than the cheaper one. However, if you give them in my hand blindly, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between them. Okay, the Oki one comes with 3 ports, and one of them is quick charging port. So let's just keep this aside because this video is all about the cheapest charger that I bought. You can see that it comes with the 2 USB ports, and on the website they say that it supports up to 3.1 amp of output. That must be including the output of both the ports combined. So I've got a multimeter here, and let's just test this outside the car before we put this in our car and see how it works in our car. So I've got a multimeter here, and I've got a 12-volt adapter which I've plugged in into an extension box. And if we measure the adapter voltage, center positive, here's the positive lead, here's the negative lead, you can see that we are getting about 13.75 volt from our 12-volt adapter, which is a little more than we would need, but it will still work for our purposes. So let me put the multimeter aside for now, and let's connect some alligator clips to the adapter terminal and then to our charger. Now most of the time the center is always positive. It is consistent with most manufacturers. However, I'm not sure whether this is center positive or not, but let's just go with center positive and connect the center with the positive, that is the red wire, and in this case the center is going to be the center, which is the center of our charger. So let me just insert the wire inside the charger, the 12-volt adapter. It's in. Let's connect the alligator clip to the adapter, and now let's connect the side positive, side negative to the adapter, and then other will go to our charger. So as you can see, this is displaying the voltage. It takes about a second to display the voltage, and currently it is displaying 13.4 volt, and as you can see it lights up blue, which makes it look much more modern and very aesthetic to look at. I'm very pleased with the look of this charger. So let me just plug something in and see how much current it can output. Now I can't put the alligator clips at the side terminal because it is not holding up. It is slipping every time. So I have to hold this like that, and now let me just plug in a USB load. So this is the USB load that I am going to use. So let me just plug it in. I have to reverse it a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. So you can see the USB load definitely boots up. Let me increase the current a little bit. You can see that we are getting 5 volt, which is good. And let's see how much current we can get out of this car charger. 1.27 amp, still 5 volt, and I'm not sure why it is displaying. Okay, very good feature. As you can see, as the battery voltage went below 12 volt, it displaying the LED starts flashing, which tells us that the battery voltage of our car is going low. So let me increase the current a little bit. And as the battery voltage went below 12 volt, the LED starts flashing. Let's just see how much current we can get out of this before it completely shuts off. So 1.6 amp, 1.8, 1.9, we should be able to get about, okay, there we go. As we go above 2 amp, the battery voltage starts going below the charger voltage starts going below 5 volt, and we need at least 5 volt to be able to charge our things. So that's so far so good. So let's just plug it in our car and see how it works. Before that, let me just plug a phone and see whether it is charging a phone or not. So here I've got the phone. This is a Samsung phone. I've plugged in the USB cable into the charger, and as I've just mentioned, I can't attach the negative probe to the charger. So let me just hold it near the probe and let's see if it charges the phone. And there you can see the phone started charging, and if you look at the charger, you can see that it displays the voltage that we are charging and the current. So at this point it is displaying the current at which we are charging, and if I turn off the charger and put it back again, it displays the battery voltage of our car. Let me just do that again. Battery voltage, charging voltage, and then the current we are drawing from the charger. So very handy charger. So let me just plug it in and see how it works in the car. So here we are inside my car. So let me just turn on the ignition. There we go. And here's my charging port. This car is very old, so don't mind the dirt. Also not a very expensive car. So when you plug it in, it displays the battery voltage, which is about 12.1 volt. And let me plug in a USB cable. So the USB cable is in, still displaying focus. Still displaying 12.1 amp. And now let me just connect a phone and let's see if it works. So here is the phone, here is my USB cable, and if I connect this to the phone, let me just do that. So I've connected the cable and there we go, it says charging, and this is the display of the charger. We are drawing currently 0.87 amp from the car battery. So when you turn off the car, as I just did, and turn back on the ignition, it will display the battery voltage, then the voltage at which your phone is charging, and then the current at which your phone is currently charging. So let me just turn on the ignition again. battery voltage and the current at which the phone is charging, and slowly the current will decrease. As the phone charges, the phone will start to draw less and less current from your car, and if I'm in a hurry and my car is not starting, I don't have to open the hood and take out my multimeter to check the battery voltage of my battery. So I know there is some loss during from the battery to the charging port here, but if I am getting at least 12 volt at the charging port, then I know my battery is at least good. So there we go. This was my video on the cheapest car charger with LCD display. I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.